All right, and lastly, I've done many other spreadsheets, but because this page is all about 50 solutions, I'm only going to mention 5 of them. Games and challenges. Yes, I make games in Excel. That's not necessarily great for businesses, but what often does work for businesses is I've done a lot of what I call test spreadsheets, where people can actually give out the spreadsheets to someone in order to test them. So like you have an exam paper, things like that, a lot of people do staff training, and I've actually made spreadsheets for people where they can actually give them to staff. The staff can select answers. So it's usually drop-down list answers they can select, and then the spreadsheet actually marks them and gives them the result once they've filled in all the information. Sometimes even the result is hidden, so they send the spreadsheet back, and the moderator then unlocks it and unlocks the results. So things like that, challenges, games, there might not necessarily be training, but there could be other things that your staff could use that for. Letter generation, very often, instead of using mail merges, what I will sometimes do is if you've got your Excel database, and then you've got your Excel database, but then you've also got a letter template that's done in Excel. So as you select each of the clients in the database, for example, the letter repopulates depending on the data that you put in. So letter generations, things like that. Plotting on maps is something, it's not 100% correct. There are map functions within Excel, especially the new versions of Excel, but it's very American based and doesn't really know where Britain is. And when it does get it right, it messes it up half of the time. But what I've discovered to do is actually to base it on postcodes and actually get the longitude and latitude coordinates for all the different postcodes. So if you put them in, then it plots it on the map based on longitude and latitude. So I can do things like that. It's quite handy to actually be able to see where your sales are coming from if you're nationwide. If you're all over the UK, if it's all over the world, it gets a bit more tricky because the map gets a bit more confusing to make. But there are always ways around that. Sports events and schedules. I've done a lot of spreadsheets to actually schedule fixtures and things, sporting events and league tables and stuff like that. Now, obviously, for sport, that's great, and I do that. But I often actually do that kind of thing for businesses as well, where I take data, analyze, put the results of the data in league tables to keep all the staff entertained. And then sticker templates. This is another odd one that I've done where people have said, well, we've got the data, we want that data on stickers. Well, what size sticker are you using? And then I'll make a spreadsheet to actually take the data and lay it out correctly so that you can print it on sticker. And even so far as if you've done the first 5 and you say, I want to start on sticker number 6, please, you can put that in, it'll start on the right sticker, and you'll be able to utilize all of the stickers to be able to put the data in the right sticker. So things like that where you may not necessarily think about Excel, you might just think, I need a software program or some kind of driver to do this. Well, not necessarily. We can do those kind of things. I just want to show you all the different opportunities in Excel and all the different options that you don't dip out. So yeah, many other things. And if you've got any ideas and you think, hang on, there might be a solution here, but I don't see it on the list, get in touch because I'd love to chat to you about this solution.